And the White House fighting back this morning after a third federal judge blocks President Trump's push to end birthright citizenship. The George W. Bush appointed judge becomes the latest to throw a wrench into the president's executive order spree, with dozens of legal challenges across the country to the policies making the biggest waves in his first weeks back in office. NewsNation's Brooke Schaefer is following the latest for us there. Brooke, where do some of these policies and cases stand in courts this morning?
Well, Markie, some of President Trump's executive orders continue to face legal challenges this morning, with federal judges even just yesterday on Monday pausing or altogether blocking more of Trump's plans. On Monday, another judge blocked the president's move to end birthright citizenship for the children of people who are in the U.S. illegally. Monday's judge, the third to block this order, as lawyers in several states argue birthright citizenship is enshrined in the Constitution. Meantime, this morning, that deadline for those so-called buyouts for federal workers extended indefinitely. For now, a federal judge putting the order on hold as he weighs whether or not that so-called buyout is illegal, as labor unions have argued. The White House has called the offers generous and said already more than 65,000 federal workers have accepted that deal. In the Oval Office on Monday, President Trump, he questioned the judge's ruling on these buyouts and even criticized people who want to keep working remotely.
I don't know how they can do this. Is free will. This is a buyout where people, they were offered a good deal. Many people have taken that, as you know. Also, if people don't show up to work, we have a right to fire them. And they have an option. They can show up to work or not.
So these executive orders, followed by lawsuits, becoming a familiar pattern for the Trump administration. This morning, there are at least 45 different cases regarding some of President Trump's new initiatives being stopped or blocked in a way by lawsuits, including complaints over Elon Musk and his Doge team's access to sensitive Treasury data, efforts to dismantle USAID, and restrictions on transgender people. This morning, states are mostly the ones filing these lawsuits, as are Democrats looking to slow down and limit the president's authority. Our sources on Capitol Hill say to expect more lawsuits in the coming days, and questions on whether some of these cases could make it all the way to the Supreme Court, where a conservative majority shaped in many ways by Trump could have the last word on some of his more aggressive orders. Markie?
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.